This reading is for my Leo people, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is the Celtic Cross spread, and I use this spread because I believe it depicts the best of the past, present, and future. So, like I said, this is for all of you Leo people. My name is Patty, and this is Tarot by Patty. Okay, first card is the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords reversed. This indicates a battle that has completed, and even though there are three standing, they are still wounded. The battle was fought hard, and there were losses. There were losses during this battle. This is the current situation going on. Next we have the Eight of Cups. This is what is crossing you. So from this I get an ending. Typically the Eight of Cups refers to a divorce, an abandonment, walking away from a situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage that you're divorcing yourself from. It could be a friendship, a job, a money matter. You put in your adjective or your verb or noun, whatever you want to put in there. You put in, you know what this is about. Next we have the Tower in reverse. Whatever has happened has already happened. It's done, it's over with. Now we're picking up the pieces. The battle was fought. There were winners and there were losers. I don't know what side of the sword you are on, whether you're the loser or you're the winner. Only you can determine what side you are on. And sometimes we fool ourselves and we think we're winning, we actually lost. But that's what this is about. There's winners and there's losers. And somewhere along the line, there was a hard battle fought. Secondly, we have the Eight of Cups. And like I said, this is all about some sort of divorce. Walking away from a situation, whether you wanted to walk away from it or if you were forced to walk away from it. And then we have the Tower. The Tower is already fallen. It's done. It's over with. There's no turning back. You cannot go back to the situation. Next we have I believe it's the Ten of Pentacles. This is in the past. This is in the past. So whatever fell apart was at one time very successful, very prominent in your life, and it brought you great success. It brought you prestige. It brought you, I don't know, gave you a name. You know, maybe it was a marriage that ended up with you losing that person's name. I don't know. All I know is that before the ending, there was an established partnership that was successful, but then it fell apart, and now we have death. And it is in the upright position. It is done. It is over. There is absolutely no turning back. Next we have the Seven of Cups. This is actually a pretty good card, other than the fact that you have to make a decision now, or many decisions. This is the card of many options or doors opening up for you. What you thought was the ending of your life, which it was to an extent, it was the coffin closing on that situation. But there's a rebirth happening. And in that rebirth, doors are opening. Doors are swinging wide open for you to walk through. Windows are opening. You have options. Whatever you left behind was no longer good for you. it had to come to an end. No matter how painful that may have been, it literally had to come to an end so that these doors could open. Now, let's move on to the next card. This is the Two of Pentacles. This is all about decisions. I know this one is about decisions, but this one is about doors opening. You have to look inside each door. It's like getting 5 Valentines, and which one do you open up first? Here's the decision. Making the decision. You have to choose, and you have no option but to make a decision. And moving on, you're going up to the King of Wands. The King of Wands. This is about fully taking action and responsibility for the future. 100% taking action and moving forward. Next we have the Moon in reverse. This is rather interesting. And the way I'm going to look at this is that the Moon in reverse means it's on the dark side. So I can only assume that when we have our next new moon, not the full moon, but our next new moon, we just had a solar eclipse, which was a new moon. That was on February 17th. We're going to have another new moon sometime in March, middle of March. And that's when you will find out or make your decision. The decision time will either, your decision will either be, all of this comes to an end, so this can open up and these doors can open up for you, or this has already come to an end at the last new moon, and your options are in front of you, and by the middle of March, you will have made the decision. And then finally we have the Six of Pentacles. This is very interesting because this is not about how you can help yourself. Everything that has transpired has brought lessons to you. Major lessons. Massive, massive lessons. And in those lessons you have learned how to move forward and help others get through the same issues that you went through. And I think that's a really good thing. It'll help you to become a better success independently of others. And anytime we can bend over to extend a helping hand to help lift somebody else up, that makes us a success. And that's what this is all about. So I wish you well. I think this is a great reading. It starts off really, really hard, if it hasn't already happened. But you've got a lot to look forward to. So don't throw in the towel and make this a really good, fantastic opportunity to lift yourself up by lifting others up. It's all in your favor. Eventually, you'll see that.